Good morning. I was just thinking about how in life, something that requires fuel, you have to make sure it's crucial to have the right fuel. But if you have a really, really special, high performance car and you're putting just regular fuel into it, it's not going to be good, right? It's going to break down. It's not going to work right? Maybe even let's say you put diesel in it. You don't even it's not even the right quality. It's just even the wrong thing. Not going to work. It's going to break down. Let me tell you that the most meticulously crafted, most important special engine that exists in the world is your heart. And the fuel for our heart is love. We all crave it. We all need it. And ultimately, we need the Lord's love first and foremost, right? Of course, we need the love of family. If we're married, there's our spouse, right? Well, love from our parents, from our kids. And this love is so crucial. It's so important. But I'm going to say is there's a love that's even more foundational than that, and that is the love of the Lord. Reaching out to Him, allowing Him to love us. Sometimes people might say, Father, there's struggles, there's issues in my family. Things aren't going great. Okay, that doesn't mean that your heart is doomed. Because first and foremost, we need the love of the Lord. Here's where it gets interesting, right? Our hearts, we need fuel to survive, right? If a car doesn't have the right fuel, it breaks down. Okay, it's costly, but you get another car. It's even more costly with our heart because it needs to survive. We get one heart. And so what ends up happening is if we aren't being fueled from where we're supposed to, right? Within the people in our lives that the Lord has put in our lives, if we're not being loved the right way, what are we going to do? We know we need the fuel. So we're going to reach out and we start reaching out to other things. But it's only God. It is only God that gives us that foundational fuel that we need. Why am I here in the church right now? Because the Eucharist, the sacraments, they are our primary source of fuel. Praying as well. Prayer. The Mass is the deepest prayer. Prayer is so necessary, but this is prayer that the Lord tells us that we need. We need high performance fuel, right? Of the Eucharist, of the prayer, of the Mass. So my question is, if you feel like you're off in life, like something's off, like your heart needs more, ask yourself if you're being fueled by the Lord, or if you're going off for a counterfeit fuel that isn't what your heart actually needs. If you feel off, I am definitively telling you right now, I am diagnosing as a priest, as a spiritual doctor, I am diagnosing your heart. It needs the fuel of the Lord. You can say, nope, Father, you're wrong. I'm going to go off. I'm going to try to do something else. Or say, you know what, Father, maybe you're right, but I'm going to still try it my own way. If you do that, I guarantee your heart, it's still going to be sick and it's not going to have what it needs. It needs the Lord. So give your heart the fuel that it needs today. Turn to the Lord. Make Him your foundation. God bless you.